You were really dominant just positionally above all. I was really impressed with that. And I want to know, what is your philosophy in those grappling sequences? Because I've talked to Laura Senko about this a lot, about wrestling and jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
And so I just want to know, what is your philosophy in those sequences?
I just feel like a lot of guys, when they're on the ground, they don't know where they're going. Like I have like a roadmap. Like me and my wrestling coach Cody Hammer always talk about. Like you might think you're going to one way, and I already know the direction. So you turn a certain way, I have an answer. You turn this way, I have an answer. So I have all these things just mapped out in my mind. And yeah, I just think that guys get down there, especially MMA, like has some of the worst jiu-jitsu ever. Like these guys suck at jiu-jitsu. They need to go back and just do basic jiu-jitsu classes, But yeah, I love the sport, and me and my team, like we just put in so much time of mixing striking, grappling, and jiu-jitsu, everything together. Where some guys they do one, they do other, but they don't put it together. And yeah, we just put in the hours, and yeah, I just have a nice little system in my head.
And you looked a lot more comfortable on the feet too. So I know you mentioned in the post fight that wasn't like the best version of you the last time we saw you.
Yeah.
Was a lot of that on the striking? Was that a big part of that, or what in particular was kind of setting you back a little bit?
Just mentally, I've always like physically, like everyone always says it, but in the gym, like I give a lot of people a hard time in the gym, And if I fight the way I fight in the gym, in the cage, no one's ever going to be able to beat me. And my coaches have said that forever. But sometimes it was just mentally for me. And Abu Dhabi, that's what it was. A round didn't go the way I thought it was going to. Things weren't playing out, and I kind of, I guess I quit on myself. I was struggling, and I just didn't have the mentality to get back into it. But I put in a lot of work on my mental, and my mental game's strong, my physical game's strong, and I feel the best I've ever felt.
Obviously, you never want to lose, but do you think that was sort of a blessing in disguise for you?
Yeah, 100%. I used to hear guys say when you lose, it's the best thing that ever happened to you, and I never lost at that point. I'm just saying, you're only saying that shit because you lost, But literally the second I lost, my coaches, my wife, everyone knew that was going to be the best thing that ever happened to me. I started training completely different, got out of my comfort zone, flew people in to really push me in the gym, and yeah, I just changed the entire way I've looked at a lot of things.
And my last one, I'll leave you alone.
Yeah, bro.
You came out tonight to They Don't Love You No More by Khaled, Meek, all that.
Yeah.
How poetic of a song was that to come out to?
It's funny, I've been coming out to that song my entire career. And after I lost, I was talking to my, I have two mental coaches, Brian Kane and Brandon Epstein, and I was talking to Brian, and I was like, do you think I should still come out to the same song or change it because I lost? He was like, fuck that. The song don't mean anything. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna keep the song, and it was a perfect song for that. These guys were booing me. My coach was like, they're only booing you because you're mauling their boy. So I heard they started a "fuck you" chant right before I Kimura'd them. So sucks to suck.
I can't confirm nor deny.
Yeah.
Thank you, brother.
Yes, sir.